What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Jeffree Star's response to Morphe. If you guys did not see my video that I posted last night, I would recommend checking that out before. In that video does have Morphe's statements as well as a lot of comments people were making about the whole decision they made to drop Jeffree Star. So we're going to be talking about his response because literally as soon as I uploaded that video, I saw that he made a response and I was like, oh, so let me wait a little bit more so that way I can see if other people had any comments to say about it. So we're going to be discussing the comments on his response, and I'll go ahead and read Morphe's statement to you guys too, just in case you guys don't want to go back to that video, but that one does have a little bit more details on the whole situation. So I would recommend going back to that, but you guys don't necessarily have to because I will read the statement within this video. Also, you guys, I do apologize if there's a humming in the background. I have my fan on right now because it is so hot right now in California. It is literally 92, and y'all, that is like really, really hot. And yes, I'm still wearing a beanie, but it like catches my sweat. I feel like that sounds so nasty, but you know, rather than like sweating on camera and having it drip down, it just catches my sweat, just stays right up there. Anyways, y'all, before I start rambling, let me shut up because y'all know I like to ramble, and let's go ahead and get into it. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up because that would really help me out and I would really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and read Morphe's tweet out first. Like I said, it is in the previous video. However, in there is going to be more details. I'm just going to go ahead and read their statement for context before we go into Jeffree Star's response, which I have to say I am really, really surprised at the reaction Morphe is getting towards this. So many people wanted them to drop Jeffree. As soon as they did, everyone's kind of like, whoo, acting crazy in the comment section, which I did read in last night's video. But it's pretty crazy. Everyone's very, very upset with Morphe about the decision. However, I think that they did what's morally correct. So I don't know why people are so mad about that. But hey, you know, everyone's fully entitled to their own opinions and feelings. So let me go ahead and read their statement. Like I said, this is from their Twitter. They did not post anything on Instagram. And Jeffree Star actually responded on Jeffree Star Cosmetics Instagram. And the reason why I say that is because it's crazy because I thought that they would notify like the millions of people, the millions of followers that they have. However, they just tweeted about it. But Jeffree Star Cosmetics took to Instagram because I don't think they have a Twitter. Maybe they do. I'm not too sure. Anyways, y'all, today we've made the decision to cease all commercial activity related to Jeffree Star and affiliated products. We expect this to conclude within the coming weeks. As we look to the future, we will continue to share updates on what lies ahead for the Morphe brand. As I did mention in yesterday's video, I was curious to see if people were going to reinstate their codes with Morphe. As I'm filming this video right now, nobody has came forward and made any statements about them backing Morphe and reinstating their codes. If you guys know about that, please let me know in the comment section. But to my knowledge, I went to Alyssa Ashley's Twitter, I went to Jackie Ina's Twitter, Nicole Concilio, and nobody had commented on them reinstating their code with Morphe. So I'm just really curious if they're going to go back to supporting Morphe since, you know, they did what everybody wanted and they did the morally correct thing here by dropping Jeffree. So anyways, that's their statement towards Jeffree, and I'm going to go ahead and read Jeffree's response, like I said, on Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and y'all, a lot of people be backing him up on there. I was like, ooh. Anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and read this. Hey, Star family. We are shocked and extremely saddened by the decision of our former retail partner, Morphe Brushes, on parting ways with our brand and Jeffree. Over the past 5 years, we've accomplished amazing things together and released iconic products. We are proud of everything we've accomplished with them. What's next? Question mark. We have an incredible remainder of 2020 planned and are excited to share our new products with you and our partners around the world. We know our customers will continue to create, inspire, and push the boundaries of our art. Love you all so much, Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So that is the statement that they had put out, and y'all, like, for them to say that they're shocked, I guess they really weren't expecting this. But in my personal opinion, I do feel kind of like Jeffree feels like he's untouchable. And I think that's why his behavior continues to be the way that it is because I kind of feel like he views himself as like up here and everyone's like beneath him. I could totally be wrong. That's just my personal opinion. It just seems, I don't know. It just seems like he's like, oh, I'm uncancelable, I'm untouchable, and I could just get away with anything. Because obviously it shows within his behavior, the way he acts, and, you know, the things that he did, obviously, to, you know, use people to take down James. But a lot of people are very, very, very upset with the decision of them dropping Jeffree. So I'm going to go ahead and read some comments right here, actually, from his makeup artist, Boomcac MUA. Well, they're going to be shook when they see the new collections, bigger and better things coming. Which I am really curious, too, to say what his next collection is going to be. I'm sure it's going to be really nice, and I'll continue saying this, you guys. I actually said this last night on a live video. Jeffree Star Cosmetics does push out some really amazing palettes and some cool creative, you know, artistry palettes. However, I do feel like a lot of other brands, I don't know, it's just kind of like a lot of repetitiveness. So I will say with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I've always said this, the uniqueness of the product is really, really good. So I do hope other brands kind of, you know, break the boundaries a little bit and try something new. Anyways, that's just throwing my 2 cents in there, because I still stand by what I say as Jeffree Star Cosmetics taking, you know, separating the brand from the owner, obviously. I think that Jeffree Star Cosmetics has some, you know, pretty good products. Anyways, and here goes another comment right here from Cole Kerrigan. He actually says, Morphe wouldn't be half the brand they are now without Jeffree's collabs and products being sold on their website. But that's none of my business. This actually has like the most likes on it, which this is, like I said, from Cole Kerrigan. I feel like he is just... he's real in cahoots with Jeffree, and I don't know, I feel like he's also one of those people that feel like Jeffree can do no wrong. He's a hardcore Jeffree stan. Just in case you guys didn't check out my video, he's actually the one who was at Jeffree's house and putting him on social media while Jeffree Star is staying silent throughout this all. And I have to tell you guys, as we continue on into this, I'm really shocked that Jeffree is still staying silent, especially now that Morphe dropped him. I just feel like he would have made a video by now. Also, I want to throw this in there. I'm really, really curious to see how the brand is going to go, because like I said in yesterday's video, to my knowledge, I think Morphe is his biggest buyer. So I'm really curious to see like how much money he's going to be losing from all of this. Anyways, more people continue on. It's Morphe's loss. Jeffree Star Cosmetics is so amazing, and they're going to realize what a mistake they made. I want to read another comment, or a couple more comments to you guys to get your guys' opinion on, you know, these situations, because a lot of people, like I said, are very, you know, upset about the, you know, Morphe dropping him. However, this is my thing. I'm just curious, you guys. Maybe because I don't really, like, make a big deal about anything. If Morphe was dropping him and the customers are so upset, how come they just don't purchase from Jeffree Star Cosmetics? That was the biggest thing. There was literally a mosca flying around here again. Oh, my gosh. Anyways, that was my biggest thing. I was like, why are you guys so upset about Morphe dropping Jeffree Star when you could just purchase from his website? To my understanding, and I could totally be wrong, to my understanding, he ships around the world. And to my understanding also, Beautylish and Beauty Bay, I believe those are the two of the places that still sell him. So why is everybody so upset about this? I just kind of don't understand that, because I'm like, you guys can still get his products. He's not, you know, he's not stopping making products. You guys can still get them. So I was just kind of like, wait, what? Anyways, another comment reads as follows. It is a sad day when a company takes stock in the rants of children or bitter adults that can't take accountability for their actions, instead using Shane and Jeffree as a scapegoat. If having a past is how they gauge a good person, they won't find things in everyone's real past. Therefore, they wouldn't have a company at all. They should self-reflect before pointing a finger. Now, here's the thing, is I do agree with her on her statement as far as everyone has a past. Everyone's made mistakes, especially, you know, given the social media era. Everyone has said some dumb things that they really regret and wish that they can take back. However, like I said, to each their own. You guys are fully entitled to your opinion, of course, but I feel like Jeffree continues to show this behavior. You guys know, go back on my channel. I literally made so many videos about this. I said, I feel that Jeffree Star has changed. I feel like he has become a good person. I see him doing his charitable work. He's donating to thousands of people, and literally thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to people. So I'm like, you know what? He's becoming a really good person. I thought that. However, seeing all the receipts come out about him, you know, orchestrating a takedown of a competitor of his, I was like, oh my God. Like, that is just, that's not, no. Like, you could just tell that he didn't really have growth as a person, and I guess maybe he's just using money to make it seem like he is becoming a good person. And I have to be honest, I was low-key fooled by that. I was kind of like, oh my God, he's doing so many charitable things. He's speaking out on, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement. He's doing good things, and then y'all, and then people want to go and say, oh, this is the past, this is literally within the last year, and if not this year as well too. So I don't see how people are comparing this past year to 10 years ago. I do understand within 10 years, obviously everyone is a different person who they are now versus 10 years ago, of course, and I agree with that. However, from the past year, I'm kind of like, no, you're just kind of that way. And I said it in last night's video, I believe, or maybe it was on live. I'm really not too sure where I said it, but I really stand by the fact of, if he came out and he said, you know what, I was very in a dark place, I was very hurt at my life, I have, you know, resentment built up inside of me, I have anger built up inside of me, I made these mistakes, I acted so unbelievably bad, and you know, I really hope you guys can forgive me. I think that that would be great of him, but I did say it before, I do feel like Jeffree has a hard time just straight up owning up to his mistakes and saying, you know what, I screwed up. Because I think when somebody can humble themselves, come in front of a camera and speak to millions of people and say, I messed up, you know, I really did something, I was jealous of James's success, and I thought taking him down would put me in a higher, you know, category or something like that. I feel like a lot of people would respect him for that, and I have to be honest with you guys, I would respect that too, if he were to just come forward and just be completely straight up and say, yeah, you know what, I did some shady things, I did some grimy things, and you know what, I wish I can take it all back. However, I know moving forward I will become a better person. But he's just staying silent about it, and that to me is the whole trip. And I have to tell you guys, you know, not to go back, you know, circle in this, but the thing that really, just in case you guys did not know, the thing that really upset me personally with Jeffree is the fact that he has this alleged victim's voice memo, and he's showing it to multiple people. You guys, I'm pretty sure us, or you know, anyone who watching this video, I'm sure you guys have had someone close to you confide in you a story, and just imagine going and spreading that story. I could literally never do that to somebody, because if somebody confides in you and tells you this very personal story, for you to be sharing it with so many other people, to me, I don't know, you guys, I was like, I just really don't have respect for somebody like that. I think that that was really, really dirty, because it's a very shady thing to do. If somebody confides in you, keep that secret, hold it in, don't keep a voice memo of it and show it to multiple people. That is just so wrong. And like I said, he's not coming out to clean any, you know, or right his wrongs, I should say. He's not coming forward to right his wrongs, and I don't know. Like he said in that tweet was going around where he said, I don't know exactly the words of it, I don't have it saved, but he said something along the lines of, if you stay silent, then you're really in the wrong or something. And that goes to show he's staying silent throughout this all, and I think it's because he's really in the wrong. So anyways, y'all, you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. I want to know, how do you guys feel about the brand? Do you guys feel like going forward it's going to be as successful as it was with Morphe? And also too, another thing I forgot to mention is like Cole Kerrigan's comments saying that Morphe wouldn't be half the brand. I do have to say, I think that Jeffree did help Morphe grow. However, I think that they're doing what's morally correct, and I think that's a little bit more important than lining their pockets, because sometimes in life, you gotta do what's correct and say, you know what, yes, you did help us out, yes, you made us, you know, get put on the map, but they have a lot of other big influencers who are backing them as well too. To my understanding, James is still backing them, he's still using his code. I think Nikki Tutorials is still using their code too, so I think that they have a lot of other support. But yes, I do agree, I think that Jeffree did make Morphe become such a, you know, way bigger brand, because he did all those store openings and he was obviously selling his product there. However, I think it's more important to do what's morally correct. Anyways, y'all, let me shut up, because I know I just talk too much. That's why I got my own little talk show here. But let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.